hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. So we doing Hollywood hot topics. Some of the news that's been going on in this week that we need to catch up on. Make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, so Donald Trump, you guys recently went and visited Adin Ross's live stream. This world is like a big SNL sketch because this man walked out to Many Men by 50 Cent. Okay. If y'all don't remember, 50 Cent, of course, was shot up to, I believe, 9 times. And Donald Trump was shot one time by the ear. So he feels as if he's in comparison to him. Now, Adin Ross, to me, I look at him differently now because you're heavily into Black culture. This is a man who's trying to get immunity for police officers. The two don't correlate for me. I'm sorry. You have rappers on your damn stream. You have all these musicians on your streams. You even are, very cool with a Tory Lanez, who's literally behind bars for G violence and some more ish. Not directly, but y'all know what I mean. And this is the man you're promoting. Everybody, I feel like, could have their own political views or whatever, but I just feel like some influencers to me are very hypocritical, and they, hone into a certain niche because they know that's where the viewership is. Because they know if they were to cover a certain niche, they would get no viewership. So he walks in. This man, you would have thought he got shot damn near 5-7 times like he was a damn militant. Now, this was all on Kick Live. You guys, they even had like their own little mini audience, as you guys can see. Some of the questions to me was crazy. Like, they asked about Young Thug. Donald Trump really thinks that, like, he could win us over by going with the popular demand statement. This man said, well, like, he deserves like a fair trial, and like, he deserves, even sort of judgment. And I'm like, of course he would say that, knowing damn well behind closed doors, you're probably like, that thug needs to stay behind bars. Like, that's what you're saying. But of course, in front of a live stream where millions of people are watching, you're going to say the popular answer.
To you, very unfair. I have a friend who's currently being treated unfair by her. He's a rapper named Young Thug.
Yeah.
And I was just...
I heard that.
Yeah, I just...
Oh my God. As if, Trump, he's updated on the hood news of things, okay?
I just was wondering if there's a way that we can make sure he gets treated fair, that's all.
So I've heard about him, and I heard he's being treated very unfairly by her.
Yeah.
And I would tell her she's got to treat these patriots that are being all terrible. They're going after him. And I hear Young Thug is being treated. I heard the name.
Yeah.
I heard it from other people where they say he's being treated very unfairly.
Very unfair.
So he's got to be treated fairly.
Please.
It just seems so fake and contrived to me. Like, what? Young Thug being a patriot. Like, this is like insanity. It doesn't stop there, okay? Trump did him his own TikTok dance and let us know that he's going to save TikTok. So if you want TikTok to be saved, you gotta vote for him, okay?
I'll tell you about TikTok. Trump is going to keep TikTok going, whereas Biden and Harris, they have no idea what it means. And all it's going to do is be good for China the other way. It's no good. We're going to save TikTok. They want to destroy TikTok. So all of the people on TikTok, vote for Trump.
Vote for Trump.
Okay, now this live stream got a whole lot. I believe it reached up until like 1 million views. Now, Adin Ross is really pertained more to like the kid sort of stream watchers, so I'm not surprised at all that he got the amount of traction that he did. To be honest, I just don't appreciate him targeting a certain niche in regards to viewership and supporting a man like this. You have all rights to have the political affiliation that you want to have, but I do feel like it's a little bit hypocritical, to be honest, because I doubt Donald Trump gives a crap about no damn Young Thug. I just don't think that's any of his concern, to be honest, at all. He had over 500K viewers live, even people that are watching him on Twitch, where he's banned because this was streamed on Kick, the app. Okay. So let me know what y'all thought about that stream. And do you guys think that's a little bit hypocritical of Adin Ross to be basically endorsing him for his campaign? Okay. Now, Sydney Starr, you guys, did an appearance on a show on BET Plus, and not gonna lie, I was shocked at the acting. Like, wow. You know what's crazy about Sydney? She has so much like star potential, but she wasted on the fuckery. Like, you over there fighting on a garage club and just looking a plum fool, run around with Willie the Baddest. But it's like she, to me, in this scene, very like she really impressed me. Like, the acting didn't come across as like inauthentic. She really leaned into the role of her sort of being like a trans woman, dating this dude or whatever. Like, I was very, very, very shocked watching this, to be honest. So I know she gets a whole lot of flack for what she did in the past, but I feel like maybe if she takes acting seriously and sort of pursues that instead of the music, because they shade the music is trash, she might become somebody that, a lot of people take seriously in that industry. So there's this like Fox News clip that's going viral with basically they feel like the correspondent is shading Megan Thee Stallion. I don't think he is. I don't think that this white man is just keen on Stan War to know that that's a joke to clown Megan Thee Stallion. I think what he meant in this video is that she couldn't fill out an arena that the rally was taking place in, not an arena on her tour. That's what I think he meant. I feel like a lot of people are trying to use this to kind of clown Megan.
Well, this was a Trump rally, and the thing that Kamala Harris had earlier this week was a music concert with Megan Thee Stallion, who has 33.5 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and she couldn't fill the arena. This was a Trump rally.
Because if you listen context clues, listen close, he said the arena.
And the thing that Kamala Harris had earlier this week was a music concert with Megan Thee Stallion, who has 33.5 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and she couldn't fill the arena.
Okay, like I just feel like shame on y'all neighborhood talk. Y'all really trying to clown this damn girl Megan. Okay, now I still stand by that. I don't agree with what Megan did at that rally. She really could have used that moment and gained a whole lot of respect from the haters if she just spoke from her heart. Not speak about Tory and all that, but just speak about certain rights that she feel like should stay in place, and that's why she's endorsing Kamala. Okay, and maybe just did a little rap verse from Traumazine, a song from there, because those weren't twerking ass songs. Those were the this pussy depressed type of songs. This world is depressed. She should have did a little verse from there, and then it would have been good, right? So this is another reason why I feel like the twerking shouldn't have been done, because now people are going to use this as fodder to clown her even more. Okay. But Trump is no better. You're going over there, the Adin Ross sitting down, okay, with the streamers of the world. Like, it's like you're no better either. Okay, this is a man who's had the gulliest of the rappers with him on stream, so he's no prize either. But I don't think that he knew that was intentionally shade in regards to her music career and her latest tour. It's just like, no, I don't think he is acknowledged on any of that. Now, there's this new bounce song going viral, and he used Mike Jack.
To change his ways. He ain't gonna do it for you. a man? I probably did. Better ask your man. Bitch, you ain't my friend.
The way Michael Jackson's estate should sue this girl, it's not even funny. Not gonna lie, this is a good song though. No shade. You know what it reminds me of? Come on, Montel. Make him hit into their back, Montel. Okay, break, just to make up. Okay, it gives you break up, just to make up, break up, just to make up. I ain't going nowhere, bitch. He's mine. And that's for sure. Okay, it gives you a little bit of that. To be honest, you just cannot say that this song don't hit though. It's just the fact that we're kind of disgracing a legend, okay? And not even that, we got his impersonator in the video as if the man's still alive, which, by the way, this is one of the best impersonators I've seen in a minute. He looks very much like Michael Jackson, like very similar to him. Aesthetic, face, everything, skin, color, it all. So shout out to her for getting somebody that at least matches as close to the aesthetic, because she really could have disrespected the man and got somebody off the Vegas Strip that looked nothing like him up in that video. Okay, I don't think it, this was clear, to be honest. So we'll see how this ends up further than a past few days before the state serves her some papers. But I'm pretty sure she's smart enough to know and get some sort of clearance before putting out something like this and spending the money and the time to be able to even do anything like this musically, okay? Now, let's talk Kirk. Kirk responded back to somebody on Instagram recently just about him and Rasheeda, okay? Somebody commented and said, if I was Rasheeda, I would have been left you a long time ago. Like, no offense. Kirk says, let's be glad God made you be you. Wishing you many blessings. Hashtag the journey is on the way. Okay, Love Journey. We got Love Journey part 2. Here y'all go with the journey, girl. This ain't Jumanji, okay? Y'all not going on a trail. You put that bitch through Jumanji. You had all these beasts and creatures attacking her left and right. And what I mean by beasts and creatures is these other women. I think at this point, Rasheeda and Kirk's relationship is very similar to Juan Dixon and Robin. It's really at this point more so like a partnership than a relationship. Meaning a partnership, you might not like that person, but you're doing it for financial gain, business gain, and comfortability. That's the partnership to me. I don't feel like it's a relationship at this point, and that's okay. If it works for them, it works for them. It's just we're sick of seeing it on TV. Well, at least I am. I'm sick of seeing it repeatedly on TV, and Rasheeda playing as if it breaks her heart every time. When it, in my opinion, I feel like at this point, Rasheeda's numb to it. It's no longer breaking my heart, pretty brown eyes, 3 little earrings. In Kirk's case, it's not doing that anymore. She's become numb to it. She knows what's going on. I think she's probably known in the past that, since she's forgiven Kirk, that him and Jasmine have did the do. I just think they've overstayed Stay on Love Hip Hop, but I do feel like they are inspiration business wise, because they were able, especially Rasheeda, able to keep up her store up and running for all that time. That's to be applauded. And then even that, they went into the restaurant business and everything, and they're successful in that. That is where I look up to them. Relationship wise, they need to have a business show. How about that? A business development show. I'd watch that and might even pay for it. But no, the Love Hip Hop is kind of over, okay? Now, Rihanna, you guys, attended crop over in Barbados after 5 years, and it's giving Ice Caribbean, okay? She looks so good in that Kingdom Come, all right? Body smash, body bin. Ice Caribbean. She looks so good. Like, you can't really say much. It's not to be said, all right? Next I wanted to get into, guys, is the failure of the Olympics. There's been a lot of clips that I've been seeing on social media, this being one of them. A lot of y'all critiquing these people as if y'all could do this with a pole. A lot of y'all could just swing around a pole and get money. So don't do too much with some of these Olympic athletes. They train a lot for these events, and I feel like sometimes the training is so thorough and exhausting. When it gets to the main and the real event, a lot of them are literally worn out physically and don't perform to their best ability. Now, this pole vault event ended up turning not the best for Holly because she didn't achieve the goal. Shabbat. Now, this to me, she saved herself from a possible injury. Y'all got to understand, let's say if she were to hit or throw herself farther than she intended to, she might have injured herself. So she, to me, was kind of just saving her body. But I ain't gonna lie, it was the key to watch. Like, damn, girl. Oh, she didn't even get past the damn stick. She was not injured, thankfully, but clearly the girl either overtrained or undertrained for this pole vault event. Now let's talk this Real Housewives of New Jersey's finale scene. I do watch the show, and some of you guys were asking me my opinion on the whole scene. This scene was some of the best reality TV I've seen in a minute because it was real. Finally, right? Because we're so used to seeing produced bullshit. This was real 100%. First off, Teresa on the latest episode before the finale got everybody together to expose Margaret for, I guess, trying to dig up her husband's past with the exes or whatever, right? Because she felt like Margaret was meeting with the ex to put stuff out there in the media, okay? So after that meeting happened, which everybody was looking at Teresa like a dummy, because they felt like, girl, like everybody sort of knew this, to be honest. So it wasn't like, ooh, a big ass reveal. So fast forward to the finale dinner. By the way, Dolores, bitch, you are not a mob wife. I'm so sick of this show trying to lightly pick off of mob wives. You bitches will never be mob wives. I don't care how much y'all throw and fight and thump. You guys will never get near a Karen. You guys will never get near a Drita. You guys will never get here Renee, Carla. Like, you guys will never be close to that. I'm sorry. I feel like they're very much trying to emulate mob wives, and it's just not going to work. Y'all not built like that. Jennifer gets on my nerves. Not gonna lie, she ate Danielle up, though. Like, she ate you up verbally. I will say that. Jennifer won that verbal match between her and Danielle. But at the end of the day, Jennifer, you're not built like that. That's why she popped you in the mouth with that damn glass, that plastic glass. Okay? Because Jennifer, to me, is very insecure about her marriage. Although Danielle brought up the marriage first, I think that she's not the happiest in regards to Bill and is a little bit jealous when she sees couples that are very much happy with each other kind of come around. You had Jackie and the Evan, that bothered her. Melissa and Joe, that bothers her. Like, anybody she sees in like a happy, committed relationship, it like triggers her a little bit, okay? Now, they started talking about Jennifer and Danielle. They started getting to their issues or whatever. And that's when Jennifer felt like, oh, you didn't have to hit me with the glass cup or whatever. Danielle's going back and forth at her, and they start arguing about this whole charity situation. My whole thing is, if she wants to pay herself back for a charity, even though she's donated to the charity, what's wrong with that? I just don't get it. Like, who made Jennifer in charge of finances and charity work? Just because Bill makes a whole lot of money that you're eating off of, nobody made you in charge of charity work and paying herself back. It's not like Danielle's acting like she's some rich bitch. I don't get that vibe from her. So if she's paying herself back and still donating to charity at the same time, who gives a fuck? I mean, damn. At least the bitch doing charity. Some people don't do charity at all. So I'm just utterly confused. I'm confounded. I don't ever be seeing charity work events on their shows at all. I'm talking about I don't be seeing none of them. I see a couple here and there. Dolores might throw one. But let's not act like you, Jennifer, and just be throwing charity events every season 6 times out the episodes. Like, it's annoying to me. Like, that whole situation, I feel like what bothers me with Jennifer, she sets up stuff for the show. Like, you casually having that lady who said that she was kicked out of Danielle's event, casually there in a scene. Get the fuck. Like, she just automatically just, all of a sudden was there in a scene and just brought it up. I just think that's a bunch of bullshit. That's the stuff that irritates me. It's the setup shit. Like, you set that up so she could come on the show and talk shit about her because you didn't like what she did last season when she exposed you for basically setting her up and trying to have her bring up the whole Melissa cheating thing. Jennifer's calculated and people don't catch on to her quickly enough. Like, she's very calculated. She knows what she's doing behind the scenes. And Danielle, where she falters at, the bitch don't know how to read. She just know how to thump. The bitch belongs on Mob Wives. Okay, she fit right in with Drita. She don't know how to talk. You just know how to squabble. A lot of y'all asking for Drita to come on New Jersey Housewives. If y'all can't handle Danielle who wants to squabble, what makes y'all think y'all gonna handle Drita? Drita gonna pop the shit out of Jennifer, and it's not even gonna be funny. You think Danielle was bad? Drita will bite you. Then you really gonna be mad. So it's like, please stop asking Drita to come on this show. Maybe Carla, because Carla's not a fighter. But Drita, Karen, Renee, all of them girls, they will devour these girls alive, eat their bones, and spit them back out. Like, it's not gonna work how y'all think. So then they start getting into it. Next thing you know, Danielle ends up throwing, like, it looks like cutlery or something at her. And then Jennifer's like, oh yeah, look at you. Mind you, the Patterson sisters, Dolores and Jack and Teresa, they get up automatically to shield Jennifer. Okay, they are shielding her so that way she doesn't get the cutlery thrown at her. I just feel like if Danielle cannot use her words to read, you shouldn't be on this show because you can't be fighting everybody who says something about you. You should have read that lady to the ground down. I would have talked about her marriage and everything. That's just what I think. Okay. Now, another thing that happened during this finale was Jackie getting exposed. Now, this was the funniest shit to me ever. Jackie looks like she was walking to get executed after that scene. The bitch was limping like a dog. I'm like, girl, if you don't buck up and put some pride and some pep in your step, you over there walking like a damn limping dog, like you got emphysema in your foot or something. She just, because she knows she got caught up. Now, I still do think, though, even though Jackie was the one who met with the ex, I don't think Jackie was the one putting it out there in the media. I think Jackie ended up telling Margaret some things because apparently Margaret found out like 2 weeks ago or something like that, which I'm kind of like, I don't know about that. I feel like she knew a little bit sooner, but after Teresa did that event trying to expose her, she was like, okay, I'm gonna expose Jackie because Jackie was the one who met the ex and then told me about all the tea, and I'm the one who spilled the tea to the media. I think Margaret allegedly was the one who was spilling all those videos and stuff out there to the media, and Jackie was the one who met with the ex, which Teresa, to me, the way she reacted to Jackie is so hypocritical. You can't be mad at Margaret and not be mad at Jackie. You need to be mad at both. Now, I don't think she should have let Margaret off the hook because I do think Margaret was doing stuff in the media, but you can't just let Jackie off the hook like that just because she's sitting next to you. I feel like if Jackie wasn't sitting next to her, Teresa would have popped off. It's because she was in close proximity. She knew she couldn't do nothing crazy because she was sitting right next to her. And Jackie's like, I'm sorry. Teresa, call me. I'm like, get the fuck. No. I hate when Margaret yells, though. It really irritates me. She's like, yeah. Like, she does that whole thing. Like, that's really annoying to me. She started yelling at Jackie. Jackie's like, man, Melissa, shut up. Shut up. Okay? She didn't really have a response because she kind of knew she got caught up. Okay? Caught up. So they end up, after Jennifer and Danielle end up getting into it, Teresa and Melissa have a whole standoff. Melissa, you was dead ass wrong. Teresa was not worried about you. You wanted an excuse to talk to her. You wanted an excuse to sort of get in the mix, and you wanted an excuse to sort of confront her because you still have a whole lot of animosity towards Teresa. I think the reason why Joe and Teresa will never get along, I do think it is because of Melissa. I will say that. I think Melissa is in his ear a lot in regards to Teresa, and that is what's never going to make them ever be amicable ever again. Now, I do think Teresa plays her part too with letting people get in her ear as well in regards to their relationship and that the Gorga family. And I don't think Louis helped with it whatsoever. I think Louis is a shysty motherfucker. And I feel like really Teresa left one criminal that was doing shysty stuff for another. I mean, how does this man make all this money? It's like there's no concrete proof of what this man does for work. It's kind of like it makes you side-eye him a lot. It worries me. It pains me. Okay. Now the finale looked like it was ended. It was giving Degrassi The Last Generation. I know I can make it through. It was just like be the best. Okay. Yeah, I know I can sing. It was a little bit like that. Like, it's giving this. They're gonna revamp the whole thing. So here's the thing with Bravo and these revamps. How many franchises y'all gonna revamp before y'all just know what y'all doing casting wise? Y'all don't have to revamp every show. Prime example, Orange County Housewives. Y'all, I love me some white shows. Orange County Housewives is good. They did really good. They cast it like they mixed a little bit of old with some new, with some people that's been there for a little bit. Like they know what they're doing in regards to the casting. This season so far, to me, I've enjoyed it. They need to do this for like Potomac and Atlanta stuff. They don't know how to do the casting right. Y'all don't got to revamp every motherfucking thing. If I were to do the casting for Jersey, here's what I would do. Melissa, you can go. Melissa would have to go. Okay? Melissa would go. Jackie can go. They got to lose somebody on the other side too. Dolores, you can go. Okay? I would keep Teresa, Jennifer, Jen Fessler, I would bump up to full time because she's kooky crazy. And I feel like, you know, when she's pushed, she reacts. Yeah. Rachel, I would keep. Danielle, I would keep. Maybe demote her. And then add 2 to 3 new girls. Margaret, I would keep. Actually, I would keep Margaret, demote Danielle to a friend, add 2 to 3 new girls, and then make it work. That's just what I think how they could do it on. To be honest, bring somebody that's an OG back to kind of make it interesting. It's not that hard. Like I just don't get it. I just do not get it. Okay, make Melissa go on Traders. She'll be okay. Just so she can make sure she still has some coin at the end of the day. Make her go on Traders. Do another Ultimate Girls Trip. Put her on there. Do like a family Ultimate Girls Trip. Have her and Teresa have a last standing off at another girls trip. Like still keep her in the Bravo loop, but her keeping her on next season up. That's what I think, and that's what I think about the finale. It was a really good finale, to be honest. I was gagged that Jackie did that. That damn Jackie sneaky, bitch. She girl walking like a damn, like she done had a damn animal. Okay. Now the game talks about his new baby and also talks a little bit about Priscilla. Okay, Miss He Grabbed My Pussy, her, and why he did not show up to the court hearing that ultimately made him lose that lawsuit.
All kind of shit. Motherfuckers suing falsely and doing this and doing that and all that. But what is the resolution? Because I just can't.
Why didn't you go to the court thing? Why
that was the
didn't you
fucked up part of it. If I'd have went to the court
or sent a lawyer, paid $1,500
I had an orthodontic surgery.
Okay.
Right? And I thought that would be, that would, suffice, but it didn't.
Why you couldn't show up to court?
I couldn't get on a plane to Chicago.
But why couldn't you just, you could have just hired.
They could have just pushed it a week, but they didn't. And sometimes the powers that be don't, they don't do things in your favor.
But why would you chance that?
because I didn't give a fuck. I was younger. This is 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I just didn't care.
And
Plus,
you can't appeal
I feel like all the appeals we've exhausted all that. And I spent so much money in lawyer proceedings and whatnot, and fighting this thing the best way I could. And at the end of the day, man, like, in her heart of hearts, she knows that I didn't violate her, and she knows how much she was like on me, and I still wasn't given, what
I
she
think
wanted
it's
to
horrific. I saw like a little clip of her talking about it from
Right.
like a few years ago. And I just want to say, like, you should really, you should drop that. Like, that's fucked up. He's a good person. I know you for a long time. You've been kind to everybody. You're very like giving and loving, and you're a good person. And
Girl, I'm sorry, you were not there. Okay. Now, Miss Priscilla, I always play the damn clip of that video because the girl sounded like she was rapping in a speakeasy. She was like, he grabbed my pussy, and cameraman's aside, and you told me shut the fuck up or else I'll pay you. You thought I had it on camera? Y'all remember when she was doing that and it was like she was rapping in speakeasy? Like, somebody's not going to win a lawsuit like that if there isn't evidence backing her up. I mean, this man is getting sued for a lot of money. It's not a little quick, $500K, $50K, something. It's a lot of millions. That's why I think it did happen. And I think he had a fraudulent slip.
and you don't deserve that.
Right?
Yeah.
It don't have to be rape. If somebody, hypothetically touched you inappropriately, and you already just told me that your body as a whole is priceless, then $7 million is not even enough for you about you.
Right.
So I can get her psyche. The only thing is with me and her is I did not violate her.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's the part I found it, hard to rock with. But at this point, at the end of the day, let's just like come to a happy medium, because I'm tired of this shit. Like, people, like, when they post it online in comments and shit, not that I'm deterred, or that it does anything, but like people,
I'm sorry. I think a lot of celebrities read comments and they watch videos and stuff like that. And I think he's one of them. I will say that. I think he's one of them, just to kind of peep the tea and see and scope the scenery, see what people are sort of saying about him. To be honest, yeah. Now, him missing it because of an orthodontist appointment is crazy. The nigga could have waited. I'm sorry. You have a whole lot of money, the game. A reschedule would not have been that big of a deal. I feel like he thought that it was going to be BS of a case, and ended up leaving with pie on his face because this girl ended up winning.
Go in and it's like, oh, he's a rapist and he raped this and he did that to this lady and pay that lady her money, you rapist. And I mean, to me, it's not going to stop me from, like, cutting my peanut butter and jelly sandwich in half and eating it or having a good day. But it's just not, I don't think it's cool at all, because that's not who I am as a person. And I don't want to use this show or this, episode of the podcast to try to, like, free my name or some shit. Like, fuck that.
But it's been a lot of years.
It's been almost like 10.
It's exhausting. And I just don't think
it's more financially exhausting than it is anything else. But, like,
I don't think you deserve that.
I could fight it for the rest of my life. I don't deserve it, but I could fight it for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not cool. I mean, I'm cool. I don't harbor any hate. I haven't even really talked to nobody about it,
Right.
but at this day today, I don't harbor any hate for her. I mean, I got
Child, she's somewhere watching it like, this nigga, okay? Trying to get her money back. All right. I will say though that at some point there's only so much financially she's going to be able to take from him, because let's not act like he's the most successful rapper in LA or something. So financially, I just hope she's not being drained of it as well, and she's at least gaining some things, because apparently she's going for the home at this point. Okay, let me know what y'all think about some of the topics in this video, and we're all babies.
No personal thing.